Okay, right.
Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire. So if we could recreate it, it might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
You can grab a drink. 2 secs.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
And I'm back.
Mother can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Ooh. I think I've got to take Jill. I have to take Jill.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Yes, I'm taking
Who
Jill.
will accompany you on your little excursion?
Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so?
Hi, Joe.
I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Hopefully that sorts out the issue. Because as soon as a notification came up for Teams, it crashed. Hey, Dom. How you doing? So, Dom, I had another PC freeze. But I noticed as soon as my PC freezed, I had a message pop up from Teams. So I've uninstalled Microsoft Teams now, and I'm hoping that that was the cause. If not, then I may have to probably stop streams until something gets sorted. But how are you both? How are you both? I know Joe's doing alright because we spoke in the other stream. Yeah, it lasted like an hour and 30 minutes before, didn't it, Joe? Something like that. So if it lasts about 2 hours, we should be okay. Then again, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. I've been getting bed at like 10:30 at night at the moment.
Is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients.
But I kind of really want to get through this game before my new game comes out next week.
How about you look for the
Because I think,
and some garlic. I'll
Dom,
find the things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
I think I'm going to start streaming 7 Remake. Just so I can get through the 7 Remake quicker. And then I'm going to try to start doing like blind Let's Plays of games.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them. Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking. All anyone ever wants anymore.
And I think for you, Dom, you probably prefer me to be streaming it, won't you?
Touch anything. You're
Take it. That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Hey up, bollocks, how you doing?
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Anal. So, I don't know what game I'll be streaming. Well, not streaming, doing as a Let's Play. I'm going to try... Yeah.
Turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Analysis. What?
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Okay. By the way, I think I've noticed, by the way, that this looks better than it did before. I am using a different software for the game.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does.
I'll just say anal anyway.
Get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember walking down Market Street?
I'm guessing you've seen this part,
taking
but
in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes.
Hmm.
Well, sort of.
I haven't...
Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
No, you're definitely further than this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive,
Fair enough, bit.
is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No.
No, Jill. This is how life should be.
You know what I
This
think?
is how our lives will be when our work is finally done.
I think the ending is going to be you absorbing her power and then losing your fucking shit.
Thank you, Clive.
Because you clearly absorb everyone's power. Jill and Clive, you just need to shag already.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back.
But yeah, Dom,
These ingredients
I know that you were enjoying the 7 Remake Let's Plays, but I think you would prefer a stream of that, wouldn't you?
You too.
Then again, the fact that it says that I am... Let me check. I'm 69% into the game's story, apparently. And I'm at 27 hours. Is that not your story progression then? There's no way to check your story progression in here. It'd be pretty cool if you could. I don't know then. Weird. Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy a 7 Remake stream, Dom.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
Yo, Ice Queen Red. He's cute, but definitely no cloud. Hi, it's been a while. Ice Queen Red.
We have all the ingredients. We may begin.
I'm trying to think, what's your name?
Count on me. I've mixed more than
Jules.
a few
Oh,
mysterious
fucking hell,
concoctions in
Jules.
my time.
How are you?
Sure you have.
It has indeed been a while, Jules. I hope you're doing well.
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obelus.
His sword isn't big enough for you, is it, Jules? Don't worry, Jules. We will be doing a 7 Remake
All
stream.
of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Yours is 63% bit. Okay. I was going to say, it doesn't seem right considering that you've got Shiva to do, you've got Bahamut to do, you've got Odin to do,
Oh,
and...
Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
I hope you're doing well though, Jules. It has indeed been a long time.
Work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
So, Dom, I think my plan is, Dom, with the 7 Remake, I'll do a stream
Good news then.
and continue on where obviously the Let's Play carries on from. And then what I'll do is from there, I'll probably leave it a couple of months, and then we can probably do the hard mode.
I went up to give some greens to
And then I'm going to come up with a plan of action, right, of the games I want to stream. Because, and I think a lot of people might understand this and probably find it a bit more like, makes sense. So I feel like with the streams, it should be games that I've already played. Because when I play a game that I've already played, you guys then I can speak to you guys more often, and you're not sitting there going, "Get on with the fucking story, Sam. Fucking what are you doing?" We can just communicate. You already know what's more than likely going to happen. With a Let's Play as well, you probably get a more of like a proper reaction. And I haven't been streaming for 5 to 6 hours, and then the levels have gone down. I noticed that with a lot of streamers, they have decided that they're not going to stream the games that are coming out, and they're just going to upload our episodes on YouTube. And I think it helps with like the reactions and stuff. You go, oh! But when you're like 5 hours into a stream and you're already tired, it's like, oh, he's that. Yes, I will be playing with Cloud again. I see you, Bert. Give me 2 seconds. And there's a whoa. Bert, I tried to drag you into live stream and it booted you out.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
Yeah, but I will be playing with Cloud again. By the way, guys, if none of you have subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do it. We are 1 away from 60. And I will getting wrecked. I mean, yeah. I can't drag you into chat.
Testing of the shielding as we speak.
Okay.
Brilliant. I
Well,
knew you wouldn't let me
Gabe.
down.
Let's just hope that no one else joins.
I'm just the errand boy.
Right then.
Come on.
Better start working out how to bolt
Oh,
all
I
these bits
think you got a
together.
little bit of an echo again.
the black
Oh no, you seem
caramel.
right.
Yeah, I'll just mute my mic like when I need to like not talk.
Okay, got you. No worries.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I
Yeah,
thought
I'm
I'd be
gonna
making swords and
have a go
shields,
a little
not
bit now as well.
thermal bleeding,
Yeah.
didgeridoo-dahs.
By the way, the
So,
person you can hear in the
have
chat
you,
is
done
Nova
all the
Dixon.
hunts, by the way.
Same
I've
difference,
got one more to do.
You
whatever
what?
you call it. I ain't putting it together
I said the person you can hear in the chat is Nova Dixstorm.
Take this outside. You got your pass lined up on the deck.
No, I said I've got one more hunt to do.
On my way.
Oh, and
Is
bring me
that
the biggest salmon you can
the,
find. This is going to
that's
require
what-
some precision.
I think so, because it's a question mark one.
Yeah, you have to read the description for that one. I've got another one of them, by the way.
Oh, okay. As well, guys, be sure to leave a like on the video. I don't know if the like does anything for YouTube algorithm, but every little helps. And it costs absolutely fuck all but a movement of a finger and a click.
Got no fingers, I'll have to use my nose.
You know what I would have to use? My stump.
The fork sword.
It's finally finished.
Like it! Fuck!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling
You know what
my
I've
armor
done,
on for
Sam?
weeks.
You know, like the actual
Thank
hunts
you,
itself.
Clive,
Yeah.
Blackthorn, everyone.
No, like they were like
That's one
all
down and just
all
3
down.
more to go.
I write them all down where all the
Ah, I got you.
locations
Oh,
are.
didn't I tell you?
You know, like I'll
The
say
Enterprise
like
Yeah.
has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a
Valkyrie Desert,
displacement stack for a
Dalmatia.
Yeah.
age.
You don't
Like,
mean...
I'll write
Did-
down all that stuff so I don't have to keep going back.
Don't
to the
worry.
fucking
Fair
people.
enough.
Now they've got to finish
There's a
one
guy
to
on
it.
Primal
We're getting
Liquid
in, come
called
back and build us.
sorry, there's a guy on YouTube called Primal Liquid, and he's already uploaded all of the locations. And I'm like, I can't even
Yeah,
upload the
I
locations
follow.
myself now because he's already going to be having it there. So what's the point of me uploading the locations of X, Y, and Z
Because
bosses?
Because you still might get views off of it either
True.
way.
I do get some hits on my expert sphere grid. Well, let's see.
What's the matter?
It's still
Nothing.
worth doing, like, the
daydreaming.
actual thing itself anyway. I mean, it's not exactly hard to actually find these
Thinking about the
things.
Enterprise
it's
sailing
not.
off over the horizon to shores unknown.
But to be fair though, I just want to enjoy 16 for what it is.
You've got to be a special kind of
So if the
something
worst
if
came
you
to the
can't
worst and
find
every scrap of soil in the twins turned
like the
black,
marks.
we might still have a chance.
But to be fair,
How do I?
so some people might not read the description
That's what she was
that
meant to
well,
be.
and they might get confused. Like I get confused with certain stuff I read. So it could just be a form of is it a form of dyslexia when you can't read it in a way that makes sense to you. You read it in a way that makes sense to you, but
Dyslexia,
yeah.
There's different types.
Types, yeah.
There's one
Like
where when you're writing, like when you write a B, sometimes you'll write it backwards.
well, you want to know something? Saying that, whenever I write a 5 and an S, I write them the same.
What you want.
But a 5 is a line across, down, then like a little loop down and across. An S is just like it's like a half an O all the way round.
Squiggle.
Yeah, but I always do them the same way.
Something tells me it's
I have
what
a
my dad would have wanted.
dyslexia, though.
Oh,
Be proud of you.
also, you might be happy with this. I've got
You're
a
gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I've got a training day over in the SOC team
And you
with
can
work.
come too now that your
What
little
is
project is finished.
cybersecurity basically.
There's just one thing I
So
need
that
to
could be
finish off
pretty
first.
fun for
Will
me.
do, Mo.
It just shows that I've got initiative
I'll
to.
alternate your
Cause I asked
times.
if I could have a training day over in
Rest
there
when you're ready.
because there's
Aye, aye,
positions
Captain.
coming up for cybersecurity. So I wanted to try get in there ASAP.
Um, next
fucking
week,
week.
by the way, Sam.
Yeah.
When I'm taking my car to the garage to get the service done
Yeah.
and my MOT done, but it's early morning.
Okay.
So Mike said like pick you and him up,
Okay.
then drop my car off, and then we'll get
He cracked the
a
crystal.
taxi up to where's it?
Where?
Up to Calf.
Oh, okay. Is that on a Saturday?
Yeah, it's on a Saturday.
Yeah. Oh shit, we got loads of what the fuck? Oh, I haven't been accepting these. These are like all the quests you can accept, aren't they?
Yeah, you could do all them.
I kind of don't want to feel like I kind of want to get the story done. Otherwise, I'll be on this game forever.
What you do, Sam, is you accept them all and then just do them all at the same time.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
I do all of them at the same time. They actually don't take. Some of them are actually like simultaneously done.
Okay. By the way, did anyone subscribe to me just? Am I at 60 or still at 59 subs? Because if we're at 60, I've hit the goal that I wanted to hit at the end of this month. Oh, fuck, wrong one.
What could be wrong with...
What could be wrong with Toggle? I need to buy the Toggle plushie, by the way. Oh, thank you very much, Jules, and thank you very much for helping me reach 60 subs. Let's go! Whoop, 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 whoop. Just 40 off 100.
Got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him, which is why I'm of a mind.
We did it, Dom.
On something else.
We did it.
You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy?
Okay, this description
You need a rest.
is a bit fucking shit.
What was it you said he was?
Go on, S.
A frost wolf?
Yeah.
Obviously,
That's what the
I've
lawsman
got to like fight.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it
Well,
is
I
that's
don't want to say
woken
what it is.
inside him.
Yeah.
It's an
Suppose
S
things
rank.
happen, differences, Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything.
But like
you
the
mean?
description isn't really giving me much
Perhaps.
to go off of.
Might be able to see it myself in a minute. Or you... no, I think you're still a tiny bit ahead of me.
Wait, have you gone... Well, what part of the map have you gone to so far, mate?
Let me show you. There you go.
So you haven't gone to that crystal yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm past that.
Wait, you're past that crystal already? This one here?
Yeah.
You must be quite a bit ahead of me then.
No, it's literally not far.
Okay.
You don't have to go far
I need
at
to
all,
ask you
mate,
about
honestly.
Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
Really want to finish Final
I
Fantasy
think
16
so.
before my new game comes out next month,
According to
next
Lady Karen,
week.
he seems to have lost his
Otherwise, I'm going to
appetite,
be
which is
really
certainly
struggling
a
to get
development.
all the content out at
She
the
says
same
he's hardly
time.
been touching his bones of late, and she believes
Honestly,
it may have
mate,
something
you
to
should
do
be
with what happened at Rosalind
taking it
Castle.
with a pinch of salt and just enjoying 16, not worrying about a new
I
game
rather
at all,
think she
dude.
might be right, though not about his appetite.
But I'm
That's my
excited.
honest.
I'm literally just as excited for this new game as I was
Cracked
16.
open bones for the rich marrow that resides within.
See, my
And I
hat's
see no
been
reason why a
completely
frost wolf
with
should be any
16.
different.
Well, I'm streaming 16, but I'm doing a let's play for the other one, so I may just have to like have a day or two where I don't stream and
If we
just
assume
use that
his
time for
newfound
recording the
magics
other one.
require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that
This
the
is
bones
by
Lady
far
Karen
my
is
favourite
accustomed to
Final
providing
Fantasy so
are no
far.
longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes
No.
that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria
That's the drop
have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
The thing I love about this
The oldest
game
and
is,
largest such creatures
you know, like how
rarely
it's got
leave
like the
safety of the
destination
highlands for fear
points,
of
how
predators.
it's all pinned,
The last
like
elder
pointed
antelope
out.
sighting I recall
Yeah.
hearing
and then when
about
you actually go
took place
into
near
the
Cressida,
region,
And
you
that
can still
long
see
before
all
the
the
village
other
was abandoned.
pinpoints like the other
Yes, sir.
obelisks. Because it's
Seems
all
like a
in
good
that
place
one
to start.
region. That's the whole
Good
one
hunting,
map.
Clive.
You get what I'm on about.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Okay, you can hear me down now.
Troubling you.
Not troubling me exactly. More distracting.
Okay, for some reason when the video broadcast died.
How do you get an edge that sharp?
So you can hear me now though, can't you guys? It's just going to be very
You know how
loud.
to do it. We could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
Can you hear me now a bit?
And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
Oh, I can't hear you
You're
now.
a
What
soft
the
touch,
fuck?
you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
There we go, now I can hear you a bit. And what you say now?
Let's see what Karen knows
What
about
the
this
hell
sword.
are you using now?
Can you hear me now still? Hello? No, can't hear me. Oh, mate, I'm going to punch. Can you hear me now a bit?
What? Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
I'm,
but
I'm, I'm,
what are you using?
I'm having to use the Yeti for some reason. The what's
Oh,
it just
now you
died?
sound better now.
Yeah, the what's it died on me for some reason. It's obviously the Yeti's going to be a lot more potent now. It's not going to cover all the
Want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn?
sides, but for some reason
Single-edged,
I got down
extremely
went like to try to find a mint down
After him
below
again, are you?
underneath the desk, and it just
Suppose I am,
it
yes.
fucked up with everything. I don't know
I
what.
need to help him find out how to
But
work
yeah.
an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Okay.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private
One thing I do like
collections,
about this game as well,
which made
so-
it nice and easy.
you know, like how
finding
you've
a
got all the
buyer.
obelisks all
tell
scattered
me
about on
about
the
it?
main map.
Where is it now?
But like,
You think I tell
because
people
of
in
all that
McLean's,
in one region, when you click
Suppose
one
you're
in,
not likely to go
on the
nicking
map,
him off me,
you go
are you
into
now?
the actual map itself,
Fine.
don't you?
Yeah, but then you
Stop
can
it,
press
you've
on the
got
map.
the
You
mini-map.
can press on the
And
local
then-
map and go search
And
for
then
them.
the local
Don't
mappers,
make you
all the
bloke.
ones that
Yeah.
are in
Weapons
that
and
region
the like.
anyway.
Yeah, you can.
And he's
It's the
got
same thing with Final
sense,
Fantasy
which
12.
is why he's one
You
of
know
my
when
favourite
you
clients.
obviously haven't played much of 12, but on 12 you actually get like little save crystals. You got orange crystals that you can teleport to, I believe.
A touch eccentric.
I do remember
If you take my
12.
name
Yeah.
in.
I appreciate the warning.
I was doing the hunts on 12.
To be fair, on 12 the hunts are probably the best thing. But when you said 16 is still your favourite game, for me, I still think
I
10.
mean, so far
Told me she
so
was
far
building a
with
ship.
like all the story and everything, like it because I've done like extra bits
Yeah.
now. The story's better
That's why I'm
for
here.
me right now.
Yeah.
But like that could change depending on how it ends, because I've yet to see how it ends,
Yeah.
and that will give my full readout of how it is. But for me, mate, like this is already topping 8.
Turns out the
It's
hideout
already
may
topping
be
9.
slightly
And like
behind
it's
in
topping
payment to
10
certain lenders.
like us all together
Not for me.
for certain things.
My fault.
Like there are still things I like about 10, that,
I thought I had the
like,
numbers
yeah, it's
square.
still got its magic
Sadly,
and everything.
that square
But
turned out to be more of a
like 10 will always
circle.
like hold a place like in my heart no matter
Zero,
what.
you might
But
say.
for me, this
I
game
can
is
straighten it
just
out, I swear, but
so good, dude.
it's gonna take some time,
This game's good.
and
Don't get it wrong.
I'm gonna need help
But-
keeping it from
I
Otter.
don't know.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
Maybe it's because I'm a bit older now, but I'm still not. I'm not getting the wow factor that I got from 10 a lot.
You say that, you're getting older, mate. I'm older than you.
Yeah, but fuck off. You're a big kid. I'm not. No joke. I'm a big kid as well.
Big kid.
The man in charge
Yeah,
of
just-
the place
I don't
had been
know.
cheerfully trying to bankrupt.
I think what probably ruined me though
Was a cunning
is
plan.
I played a lot of The Legend of Heroes, and if anyone here in the stream has played The Legend of Heroes,
Arthur
they will know that that
and
game
Dame,
is fucking nuts.
Karen. But
So,
only 500
so in like the first 5 hours of the game, you could have someone that befriends you, and they're your friend throughout the whole game, and then next thing you know, they betray you.
5 million.
And they just been orchestrating this all the fucking evil shit that's been going on that whole game, and it's just like, what?
Sort of
How? What? Eh?
side.
And there's no signs for you to pick out who it is,
It was my decision
and it's
to entrust
fucked
them to
with
you.
fucked with like my head
This is my fault.
in terms of
You
games.
have that much to hand?
Like it's
I can
nuts.
always ask my uncle.
No,
I think this game has really
No,
fucked things
you
up,
won't.
though, like, for
we've lightened Lord
Yeah.
Like
Hatfield's
mental.
purse enough.
mentally,
After the king's
because
ransom we had off him, he deserves
it's
better than to
made
see
a lot
our
of
begging
impact
bowl.
choices of like how the characters and
We
like
need
the
to learn to
development
stand
has
on
been.
our own if
It's
we're
like
gonna
looking
make
at
this
Hugo
work.
when the Lord Commander went
That
over
doesn't
to him,
mean you
for
have to shoulder the
instance,
burden yourself.
Yeah.
and like
Is there
he's
anything I can do
talking
to help?
to
There
Hugo,
might be.
but he's like
How do you
messing with
fancy
his
taking
head
these to
Yeah.
Martha
because I
and
think the
Dane?
Lord Commander is
Rocks.
Ultima, like
Rocks,
playing
he says.
playing like
With
the
1,000
fucking.
talents
Isn't
upon
Ultimate
Playing the
absorbed
games.
into?
something Sidney
Uzi.
set aside for
Or do you think?
mean?
when time
Didn't
to
I
leave.
thought Joshua absorbed
15
Ultima
million
into him?
overdue debt probably
Or do you think that's just
No.
like a spec?
Just hope our
That's
associates
just
are
a
a bit more
fucking.
discerning
That's
than
just a
yours.
part of
I'm sure there will
Ultima.
be.
who
Yeah.
he is. You're not getting the
Should be
full
me
brunt
making
of
the rounds,
Ultima.
really. But you
I
know
don't
how it
think
is
you're
with this
getting the
place.
full brunt of
Always to
Ultima.
bulk,
Yeah.
asses
I
to
think
wipe
there's
and all
one.
that.
There's
I
one
know.
that's in the warp
Which is why I don't mind going to your
dimension
place.
that you saw with Typhoon,
Yeah.
Go.
and there's another
You
one
know why I only gave
that's
Master
the
Pie
Lord
the
Commander,
start
which is on the
with.
outside,
Because
and he's been playing like
you'd rather
everyone's strings
Lady
basically
Karen
on the
killed
outside, because how would he be
me.
communicating with
Because I'd
everyone?
rather Lady Karen kill
True.
me.
It's like as soon as he gets to the mother crystals, he's talking to everyone.
Well,
He's like
I
manipulating
suppose
people.
this is goodbye then.
He's fucking with the heads.
Don't worry.
I mean, look at Hugo.
I'm sure Karen
You
will
were seeing
understand.
Benedicta.
Really?
Like, she wasn't
think so?
even there.
No.
She wasn't
I
even
don't.
there. He was imagining Clive, like,
Yeah.
biting into her. And
Right,
yet he
Clive.
was stood, like,
Asterix.
Clive was actually stood right behind at the point of it actually happening.
I know what you
So
mean.
the Lord Commander's actually there. Because
No
he even
excuses
turns
now,
around and goes,
though, eh?
Mythos is here.
Not quite.
Like he
She
knows
said there
he's
was one
here.
of the final things she had to take care of.
And this is
I'm
why
sure she'll be finished soon enough.
Joshua's
said
been on the mission, like,
knows
trying
words.
to catch up with everything. And,
did,
like,
yes.
trying to get away
Clive.
from it all.
Were you born yesterday or something?
So I don't know
There
how
is
much
no
you've
theme.
seen of, like, Joshua
She'll
so
probably be
far
halfway to
as
Canada
well.
by now.
I might still be able to catch her.
Alright, let's go. I'll tell you what though,
It told me she was building a ship.
this year has been probably the best year in terms of JRPGs in a long time.
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going
Right.
that way.
You've got to think we've had
Then I'm
Final Fantasy 16, we've had, didn't Crisis Core just come out this year as well, start of the year? I think it did it or was it end of last year that came out? But you've had Octopath Traveler 2,
I think it came out at the end of last
You've had that Final Fantasy music game as well. You got the new Legend of Heroes coming out next week. It's like the year for JRPGs. It's actually nuts.
And you're here now.
Thank you.
The question is now, though, is that can Square and other games companies bring out games like give or take every 2 to 3 years? Or is it going to be every 5 or so years? I think if it's every 5 or so years, then we're fucked. I think every 2 years is probably a good length for them to have time enough to build a new game. But 5 years is too long. The fact that... How many companies do Square Enix have now? Because they had someone working on the new Kingdom Hearts 4. They had someone working on Octopath. They had someone working on that other game. They got someone working on Rebirth. They had someone working on 16. There's loads.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep it.
Rebirth is looking good. I will say that. I have liked the looks of Rebirth so far from the trailer. Ever Crisis as well. I signed up for the beta for that, but I've not heard anything back.
Do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset.
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work.
Yeah, we're getting spoiled this year.
Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
You got Disgaea 7 as well coming out this year. Just noticed that as well.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I was actually going to pre-order the Steelbook version of The Legend of Heroes Trails into Riviera, but I've decided against it because that game was going to cost me like... How much was it going to cost me? 110 quid or something like that? Let me check. Because this is the kicker with NIS America. So you've got a Europe store. And then you... Oh, here we go. Low on stock. So it's like, oh, you know what? They're low on stock. Let's go try and buy one. It says UK price including VAT is 90 quid. So I'm thinking, you know what? 90 quid, not too bad. You click on it, it goes, oh, estimated taxes is a lot more than what you say. And then they charge you for delivery. I'm spending 100 quid on a game. Give me free delivery, you fucking cunts. It was horrible. I actually want to check that shipping information. Doesn't say anything here about free delivery. That does not sound good. But the thing is, though, I do like having these steelbooks. And the question is, do I get the steelbooks or do I just bite the bullet, don't worry about it, and just buy them later on when I can? What do you think, Dom? Just looking at some of the game. Oh! Raiden 3. What the fuck's that game? I'd like to get the Steelbooks, but for £100, is it worth me spending that much at the moment? That's the only question. I got the steel. I do have the Steelbooks for Cold Steel 1 and 2, but I got them much later. I'm pretty sure someone will be selling the limited edition on what's it, on the eBay. I wonder if I can buy it on eBay. Let's check. Oh no, no one's got them for sale yet, even if it is pre-order. That's gosh. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right, we'll focus on this game. Oh.
Well, Sid.
I'll probably just get digital for now, Dom. And then if I ever want them later on, I can get them later on. I think I treated myself to a digital a steelbook when I got Final Fantasy 16. My uncle ended up getting the collector's edition.
Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have.
They're just nice to have. I was doing a collection as well at one point. I was slowly building up my Final Fantasy collection. So I've got Final Fantasy 15 steelbooks, 12 steelbook. I think I've got 12 steelbook. 13 Lightning Returns, 13 2 steelbook. Got Dissidia steelbook. I've got loads of them.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
But
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it was never as bad as this.
I know. The blind march is on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins?
No.
I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance. You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan. Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
Oh, are you just after this part? Are you just after this part, are you, Jules?
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between
No
the
worries,
Dominion
Jules.
and the
I will let you know when the big sword is
It's
swinging.
managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots'
I'll
traders
DM you
pass
on,
and you'll be on your way.
Discord.
It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the crystal.
But thank you for coming by, though, Jules. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
I think Gav's meant I do. Awesome. I appreciate that, Jules. Yeah, at least make sure that you have the bell ticked on Discord, not my bell ticked. Jesus. That'll be getting up like that. Make sure you got the bell on YouTube ticked so you know whenever I go live or upload a video. I should stop being so rude, shouldn't I? Why can't I go to these any other places, but it wants me to go fucking there? See how it is, cunts. Let's go. Do. By the way, Bert, a game that you probably should go and buy that's on sale right now. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I've heard nothing but amazing things about the game.
What's that, mate?
Yakuza Like a Dragon. Been told
Yeah.
to buy that. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've heard it's brilliant.
How are you?
Oh, there we go. Now I can go do the side quests. Oh God, there's loads of side quests. But do what? I'm doing side content. You can all lick my bollocks. That's my issue with this game now. It tells you where all the side quests are. If I didn't know where the side quests were, I'd probably just end up just going through the story. Because I'm like, ooh, the side content has been adding like little bits of lore. And this town here, Northreach, reminds me of so much of a town in The Witcher 3.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts?
Also,
What's
Dom,
the occasion?
I brought a game called Yakuza Like a Dragon. Have you ever played it? Do, 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 do.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it
I
to
might
you.
look into the others. I wonder if the others are on sale as well. There's loads of games on sale because some are sale.
Compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
And I've paid most of my bills off now.
Disappoint me, Clive.
I've literally, only thing I've got to go out now is, I don't think the water goes out for about another 2 months.
Tell Otto he can keep
I've paid the gas. I've got council tax that's got to go out.
The first time around.
Electric.
Man owes me nothing.
I've got about another 500 odd quid that goes out, and then the rest of the money is mine.
What's the least I could do?
Like a fat kid on cake.
I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
By the way, Dom, I'm going to send you something on Discord, on Facebook.
Yes.
This is a list I've made
Told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy.
of all the games I've got.
Blamed himself for not
And
being
I've
able
like
to
color
stop
coded
it.
them.
I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Do 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 do
What can I
do.
do without Sweetwater and all
Deliver a star ruby to Martha. Okay. Martha's Rest. I'm on my way. I won my way. I won my way. I won my way. So, Dom, that basically is a list of all the games that I know I own and potential games that I want to buy. And obviously I need to add in a bunch more games into there now. Oh, on sale. Crisis Core on PC.
We weren't expecting
Well, I
you.
already own it on PS4,
I wasn't
so...
expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it?
Heck yeah! I don't think I own Persona 5 Royal,
Most days I think
but I
it's
do
the
want to get
only
it.
way still standing.
Same as always, eh?
I don't know if I do have it on
This was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a
PlayStation.
recently retired Lord Commander. Word is he was the first one Sid
I have
reached
I
out
have
to.
original Persona on PlayStation
Strong arm
4.
and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't
But
give
Persona
up, did
5
he?
is on sale.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
4.
If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're
Persona
half
5
as
is on
stubborn and
sale
twice
for...
as handsome, neither.
Fucking hell. I haven't even got it on my
Perhaps you
wish
keep
list.
company.
I'm so sorry, Dom. I'm so sorry. I'll put up my wish list now. I actually own Persona 4 Golden and P3 Portable, but not the others.
The stones were delivered.
Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal is £30 at the moment. It's on sale. It's normally £50. Oh, I might stretch the boat out there. 150 hours first run. That'd be a very, very long Let's Play. But at least it would be one of those games that I could turn around and go, right, guys, I need to have a break from this for now, but we can always come back to it at a later date. Oh, what's this here? Do you know, I need a poo as well. I don't know if I want to run to it now or a bit later.
Naught but wild beasts this end. All their twisted towers.
Yeah, keep me busy for sure. I think if I was to do like one of the Persona games, because Persona 4 Royal Golden and Persona 3 Portable are all on games as well, aren't they? I think I just end up getting stuck doing the same thing for ages. I tell you what though,
Well, it's certainly quiet.
the music for this game, it surprises me. I'm always expecting like high-paced, action-packed music, but it's dead chilled and relaxed.
Yeah, we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Stay down.
I wonder though if a Persona 5 Royale Let's Play would do that well on YouTube.
Farewell.
Enemies slain. So, Bert, what level are you? Level like 37 or something. It's very popular on YouTube, but interesting.
To be honest, mate, I'm fucking dozing. I'm fucking knocked.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. I'm just a big puppy, aren't you?
What level are you, sorry?
Big puppy.
39.
Oh wow, you're a lot higher level than I am.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
I'm just trying to consider what games I should do on YouTube, Dom. Because I do want to do 2 series at the same time. But I feel like doing 2 series at the same time is going to be very hard unless I sort it out well, like what's going to be my main series and what's going to be like a side series. Maybe I should have one what's a very, very long game, like The Legend of Heroes or Persona, and have like shorter games next to it, like games that I could play complete in 20-30 hours. So like 20-30 episodes long or something like that. I'm sure I will come up with a plan of attack for it.
I noticed you.
It's just finding them games.
Somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout.
Yeah, from what I've seen, most people want me just to stick to one series but upload 6 videos a week.
For later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, eh? I'm nice like that.
I'm nice like that.
You can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
Yes.
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power.
Oh.
Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Ah. That makes quite a bit of sense then. So the more people that we've been killing who are dominants, the stronger Torgal becomes. Because we're absorbing the power of other icons. Makes sense.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did. How are you doing? Quick look.
Oh, get caught.
Always something in there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Yes, I've come to claim my stuff. Thank you. And thank you, Neat.
All in good time, eh? Sorry, but you're not quite there yet. Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid. All done?
Yeah, I am. Fuck off.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you?
Yes.
Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
It's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stunts. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, what a dick!
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Pass me on that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square. Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
And most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first known day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down.
Yeah.
Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Do.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
So, Dom, are you playing anything at the moment?
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
I love Sid. He put. I think the characters in this game, like the side characters, are fucking so good.
What about it?
Sid's my favourite character.
Sid was right. Without you,
I love Gav. I do.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
I love how everyone's complaining that there's not an American voice actor in this and they're all British.
Why would he? Him or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
They said they wanted that though.
Yeah, I know. Can't make everyone happy though, bit.
You was sorry.
Can't make everyone happy though, can you?
Both of you.
No, of course
It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat.
Not champion.
It was all
Yeah.
of us.
Principles. Just because you don't know how to fucking
I just shove
play
people in
the
the right
game
direction.
naturally.
Barely seem to be able
Like
to
you
do
don't know
that anymore.
how to press more than like up and down and like X.
Oh, yeah.
would you rather go with the helm?
I need time to think.
Maybe
I
I've
need
got a
to
few
take
more
4
years
hours
left in
before I
me.
make my next move.
I'm going to.
I prefer turn-based, but I can still play action-based as well.
You suck.
Before you go,
You can wet my fucking ball bag.
Sid would have wanted you.
Your
to have
combat
this.
needs some work somewhere.
You can fuck off.
This'll do me just fine.
I'm not lying.
As long as I can still win and
It
continue.
needs a little fine tuning.
Thanks.
No, you're not.
Hello,
You're not doing
sunshine.
like terrible.
I'll see if I can't pay you
I
back.
mean, I've seen people that can't do fuck all.
What do you have?
Oh, Sid's goblet. Oh. Oh, just playing Clive Chambers. Fuck off. I saw purple and I was like, oh, can I use that for crafting? Oh. So for this game now, I think once I've completed it and then unlocked, is it fantasy mode or something like that, or Ultimania mode, I might wait a while until I do it. I don't want to be like these people that drill this game constantly and go straight into another mode, because I'll just burn myself out of the game.
Be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
But that's what you're going to do, isn't it, Bert?
Well, it's about
You was
this
right, I've got
lemon
cutscene.
bit the chief's got me making.
Oh, don't worry. Just let me know when it's finished.
Yes. Bung the solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like
Yeah.
that.
I was just saying that I don't want to go straight into the next hardest mode on this game after I've completed it. I want to enjoy the game, then have a break, go play some other games, and then come back to the harder mode later on.
Filter the liquid
Oh,
we'll
I'm
be
going
cooking
to
off.
cancel the next one.
And that's
I just feel
why
like I'll get bored and just give up on it.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
proper job.
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe
So
my
interesting
eyes.
to see what articles
You pour the
that
blackest blight water through it, and
walking
it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
How many episodes have I got of Infinite on Discovery? 15.
And do you know what I found out?
Nice.
It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Right, let's go hunt the bomb. The bomb. Oh, I probably should go find the next monster hunt as well. I probably won't be able to continue on with the story until later. Wait, where am I? Oh, you're all the way up there, are you? Oh, that's where I gotta go next. But we're not gonna go there.
Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The same Drake's fang is gone. A whole nother
Oh.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize.
Punch him.
His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Oh, I'll go kill him. Let me stab the cunt in the eyeball.
Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Right, let's go kill some fuckers, eh? Yeehaw! Dum 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 dum.
Not here. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia, fly! I said fucking fly, not run! Oh! Run like the wind, bullseye! Come on, Pluto! Come on, Pluto! Oh, I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts just for that scene. Come on, Pluto! It's like literally within like the first hour, isn't it?
You don't even need to play it for that, mate.
Sure, I can just get it up and watch it. So, Dom, have you been playing anything lately? I know that you said you're not playing 16 at the moment, but are you playing anything else? Dom's a bigger fan of like 7 than anything else. So. Ah, bastard! Too early. Too early again! Cunt! Damn, fuck, get. There we go, staggered. And then we're going to do this. Oh, I actually really like Crisis Core. I think it's actually a hidden gem of the game. Are you going to be doing Minerva as well?
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
But yeah, I definitely feel like my main focuses should be on the new games that are coming out and the streams. probably like 3 times a week, maybe.
What should I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of
So I'm
course.
gonna have to.
Whetstones.
Are you falling asleep?
A whole array
I
of
can't
range from the
concentrate
coarse
on
to the fine.
playing it. I'm just so
10,000
tired.
licks with the sharpening stone.
Alright, dude. I will probably speak to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
But it is the final stone
I
which
will,
lends the blade its legendary
I'll see you tomorrow. I
sharpness.
assume you'll be playing this for another hour.
Quite
More than likely about another half an hour to an hour, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably be on this tomorrow night. Alright.
So will I, yeah.
It seems to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services
I
rendered.
just can't.
Take this.
Well, I've been
together
listening
with
to
my
like some of
regards.
the dialogue and then
The
just
very
like listening and trying to
stone
like
which
stay
has
awake
got
listening to
far
it.
rarer among
Like,
collectors than even the
acknowledging
blade
some of the
itself.
stuff, and I was just like,
far more
I can't just
fitting
like shut it off because I want to immerse myself.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to play it ever, like I've been at work all day, but I've been so tired, but I wanted to get back and play it. I'm just too tired.
I am
Like,
locked
fucking
in
focus.
bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been at work all day, but I've had a pretty chill day, to be fair. Tomorrow's going to be a more chill as well because I'm doing training. So
It's not going to be like that for me. I mean,
too many to
it's
count.
because I didn't sleep
only
last
one
night, mate. I
do I
literally
consider
was
my
up all
nemesis.
yesterday.
Lord
I just
Byron
I stayed up last night to try and do some of the story.
perennial
Did some
thorn
of the
in my
story, and
side.
then I just went to bed, but I just couldn't sleep.
Imagine.
So I've
Farewell, Wyvern,
gone
may our paths
gone
cross
to bed,
again.
had no sleep,
Ready?
done a 12-hour
Yeah.
shift, and come back. I'm trying to play the game. It's like, yeah, it's not.
yeah. Oh god, I need to charge my headset. It's trying to die on me.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship.
But yeah, but if you're gonna go to sleep, dude, I'll probably be on tomorrow night for longer. So probably speak to you then.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay. Let's go back we go.
You're gonna be so mind blown with the game anyway.
Oh, a bit later on.
Hugo Kupka's dead.
Yeah, you're gonna really like it, mate.
Moki Koki. Shall we get on?
I want to be able to like talk to you about it, but I can't
case you
talk to you
forgot
about it. You haven't got
Yeah.
it. It's a bit annoying.
Oh, ask
You're-
about
you're
bomb
pro-
sightings.
Yeah. So you're still doing that? I did all that yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I didn't play. I didn't play. Yeah, I did play yesterday, but then it crashed on me after like 2 hours. I was like, "Fuck!" I was ready to cut the whole game together. Yeah, I won't play Forza for a bit, yeah.
Alright, mate. Well,
Right.
I'm gonna skedaddle.
Yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow, dude.
Alright, mate.
See you in a bit. Toodles. Burrito for dinner, Dom. Nice. I think this weekend I'm going to go and start trying to, like, I'm going to go cook myself some steak. And I'm going to cut loads of steak up and have steak and rice and try to get some nice sauces to mix it up with.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Yeah, I'm going to make myself some steak and everything, cut it all up, and have loads of steak and rice.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade to rattle me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
Ooh, got some nice XP from that one. Excalibur Design Craft. Excalibur. I want to make Excalibur.
What do you need?
Excalibur.
Same for you, dear.
I need a bomb ember. Wow. We know where I'm going to go get that bomb ember from, don't we? Sam, you're getting creepy. What? What? Sorry, I'm just being stupid. Sambrak. I'm trying to remember what's called Sambrak now. I think this is Eastern Sambrak. There we go. But whereabouts is Sambrak with the bomb? I'll find it. I'll fucking find it. Can't wait to sleep later, mate. I'm so tired. Oh, I was like that yesterday. I was so tired yesterday. And the bad thing is, I probably should not eat food so late, but I'm going to. Okay, so Dragon's Eyrie.
Come on.
That is it, you cock, you punch that dragon. Oh, I will. How you doing, Jambag? You doing alright, buddy?
Thanks, girl.
Nearly end of work? Nice. Will you be playing some Final Fantasy tonight then?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
It's over.
We finally did it. We're gonna get Excalibur, Excalibur, Excalibur. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. What can I do here?
Now to collect the ash.
Ah, nearly fucked up that there.
Probably brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
What should I have for food?
That should do it.
Yeah, wait in a minute, I'm gonna get an even cooler sword.
saying Fornian, do you? No scratches, right?
I've got the Excalibur! Let's see if you can actually reinforce it.
What do you need? Not saying Fornian, do you?
You cannot.
And?
There you go, got a better weapon now. I've got an Excalibur weapon, but I'm going to guess it's not the best weapon because I'm not really that early in, yeah.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
And a Ragnarok weapon.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything.
Oh, you're going off as well, Jam. Jam, why you leave me? Nah, have a good one, Jam. Catch you in a bit, buddy.
Up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
For money! Treated potion satch. Oh, does that mean it's increased it? Oh! Infantry increased. Nice! 6 potions, 4 higher potions. Okay. Okay. Porto versus Marseille. Marseille companion had cheese on toast. Urgent notice to all Cursebreakers. Due to the discovery of fallen giants in Rosarian ruins, we have lately been investigating all work in the region as to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. Lest the echoes should be awakened by our presence. Okay. So you got to go to the village gate. But we're going to go buy some more potions first.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
My name is Clive Rossfield. I am Shield and brother to Joshua Rossfield. And you're watching Primal Liquid.
Is it business or play? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't.
Ready, go?
You know what this battle music reminds me of, actually, thinking about it now? Final Fantasy XIV.
I can walk from here.
You still around, Dom, or have you jumped off to bed? Oh. Oh. Have you got work tomorrow as well, Dom? Here we go. This is going to be a fun fight. Oh, right. Let's see how we get on.
It seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Same here. I know your pain. But I've mainly got training tomorrow, so I'm pretty lucky in that regard. Ow. Do you work nights though, Dom? I can't remember if you said you did. I'm so glad I didn't work at McDonald's now. I hated doing nights. Preferred it at first, but then they started putting me on weird shifts where I'd do nights and then turn on to days. It was the most annoying thing ever. Okay, I'm gonna have to be really careful now.
Forgive me.
I think that fucker's a bit too strong for me at the moment. Oh, Judgment Bolt. What are you saying sorry for? You done nothing. You done nothing wrong. Really not sure if I want to stick with Garuda. I don't really like a moveset. We can go Ramu. I don't like that though with Ramu. That's the main thing. I like Power Driver. We'll change this to Judgment Bolt. There we go. I'm level 35. I might continue on with the story for now, you know, to be fair. Let's continue on with the story for now. I've probably got about another half an hour in me, so... Oh, Dom, have you seen the sales though, by the way, on Steam?
This used to be a trade route.
Summer sales are being brutal.
Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Well, I've just picked up Yakuza Like a Dragon, the unlimited hero edition for like £17. You got Persona 5 Royale, that's 30 quid instead of 50.
What do you think?
So yeah, it's pretty good.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker.
Even Persona 5 Strikers is £18. And I don't even know what Persona 5 Strikers is like.
The bastards are lying in wait, just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
Yeah, lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't.
I don't want to buy games too soon at the moment, though. I've got a 7 remake, I've got this, I've got Valkyria Profile 2, I've got the new game coming out next week. I probably shouldn't be spending much money on sales.
You
just put an end to those bandits and...
I brought Yakuza Like a Dragon because that's been recommended loads.
We'll take care of the rest.
Oh, that sucks then. Oh. You know what's... I'll just... Oh, I'm going to investigate the cart. Okay. Apparently, Throne, the thing where you guys can, like, buy me stuff that I'll put onto my wish list. They've now added in things. Surprise gifts. So you guys can actually buy stuff and make it so I don't even know that you've got me something, I guess. Pretty cool, but I don't expect anyone to do that. I am actually thinking that I want to buy, though, the Zelda games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Yeah, where's my cart, man? Just take our wallets at this point. Yeah, just fucking have the whole grand I've got left.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
There we go. Mate, I remember when I wasn't working and I'd power through games so quick. Now, I don't have enough time to play games.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Yeah, you definitely do. Like, if gaming was ever to become be able to become a full-time gig for me, I don't think I'd know where I'd start. But I don't think it ever will become a full-time gig for me. I just don't see it happening. Not that I don't have faith in myself. I just don't see. It's because it's the generosity of everyone else.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths,
yeah,
perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
Like, if I was ever to like pop off on YouTube and a lot of people were doing Patreon and stuff like that, then probably. But do I think I'd ever give up my full-time job just to be able to keep doing streaming and gaming? Probably not. Because, like I say, you're at the mercy of everyone else.
Dominance in bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
That's beautiful, that is. That's meant. Oh, meanwhile.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm.
It is beautiful, it really is.
All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. the Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
I feel sorry for him, for Dion.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance.
I can't fucking stand her. I hope we get to kill her.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I really want to kill her. I hope we get to fucking stab her straight through the cunting heart. She is the biggest cunt I've... Oh, God. I think I might actually hate her more than any other character in the whole JRPG franchise. She... Oh. I actually can't stand her. Normally, there's a villain that you can't stand, right? And I feel like she is... I feel like she's a big villain in this. But obviously Ultima's going to be the ultimate villain. But she normally, in other JRPG games or any game in general, you'll have someone that you think, I can't fucking stand them. And then they'll do something what makes you think, oh, you know what? I said you have got a bit of compassion. You have got a bit of, you know, fire in them. She's just a cunt. A full-blown A-grade fucking blonde cunting bitch. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, mate, I'll do more than burn her at the stake. You don't want to know what I'll do to it. I'll get banned. But she is an absolute dick. I actually can't stand her. But on that note, guys, I'm actually going to save the game here. And I'm probably going to jump off, get myself some food, have a shower. And then bedtime. And then we will begin again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'll definitely do some war crimes. Thank you for watching, Dom. I do appreciate the fact that you haven't completed the game or playing the game yourself and you're still watching. So I really do appreciate that, Dom. It means a lot. I hope you know that. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, feel free to like it. I do appreciate it. But at least we know now that it was teams, or at least I was able to stream over 2 hours and no crash happened. So I think it was teams. Hopefully I've sorted out the issues I had. It says I'm 70% done. But yeah, thank you again very much for watching, guys. Do really appreciate it. And I will hopefully catch you boys and girls around tomorrow maybe. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Make sure you have a good night, good day, wherever you are in the world. Peace out. Bye.